it's really expensive here, dude. Holy shit! Like I've been cooking all my meals and shit, but dude, like I easily spent $61 in groceries for what I think I'll only get maybe 3 meals out of that, and it cost me $61. That's grocery store shopping. So like it's incredibly expensive here. I just haven't been eating out, so I'm fine. But it's just
So I sent you a link. But it's Frisian Draughts. You can capture orthogonally as well. And orthogonal captures interesting because you move quite the distance.
wait, so it's basically like you have kings automatically?
No, because kings can move like any number of spaces. Or a king is going to be very powerful. And the games will be pretty fast, so we'll get it by the second game. Anything. And we'll see how captures work fairly fast.
Okay, so you're allowed to capture orthogonal.
Yes.
Yeah, what you just said. Uh, um,
And diagonally.
and I. Yeah, no, yeah. So, I mean, dude, Oslo, dude, yeah, wow, yeah. And their public transit, holy fuck, dude. Like, so their city is like, oh wow, okay. Their their public transit is so crazy because um, they're only
Right.
like the size of Pittsburgh, maybe a little bigger than Pittsburgh, but their public transit is so good that I can just go anywhere I want, like very, very quickly. And I mean, I guess that's pretty common in Europe, but it's even better than like I could imagine. Um, like of course they have free healthcare. All education is completely free, like all the way to the graduate level. Like it's not like everything's free. And so Tron said like the funny thing is that like everyone wants to be an artist, of course, because everyone wants to live the artist life. So there's a lot of like fake artists in Norway. Um, but I think that's actually the good part of like there's kind of the special thing about living in America because it's like oh wow, you're back here. Like the special thing about living in America is that like you know being an artist is kind of like stupid because it's just like you don't there's not nearly as much money as there is in Europe and like it's much more risky so it is kind of beautiful like if you're an artist in America it's like you're a little bit crazy but you're probably maybe a little more real maybe so that's why I should go to Europe because it's like well I've already proven that I'm crazy so now it's like I'll just be crazy and make some money but, then I'm gonna go to this avant-garde sculpture park, which is like supposed to be one of the best in Europe. It's right here. It's like 26 miles away, and I'm going tomorrow morning. And I'm like gonna pack my lunch because I'm not gonna eat because there's like a restaurant at the museum. It's probably going to be expensive, so I'm just gonna pack my lunch. That'll be pretty cool. I hung out with Dexter today, and when I was hanging with Dexter, we had a great conversation, but then we started watching TV shows, and we watched Ted Lasso,
Yeah.
and
Were you
I didn't really like it, and so I shit it all over a little bit. But I mean, it was not that bad, but then we watched The Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, and oh wow, Have you heard of that show, The Lord of the Rings, Rings of
It
Power?
just came out like a few days ago.
Yeah, dude. If you want to laugh really, really hard, watch that. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
So it's like it was really bad, dude. Like it was so bad. Like, I would love to hear what you thought of that. But I feel bad because I think I was kind of an asshole because I just didn't like anything that we watched. Which I'm sure you understand how I am because I think I've done that to you before. Like I just have really strong opinions about movies and shit. And, like I kind of feel dumb because I should have just been less vocal, like because it was really only the third time we hung out, and like I should have just not been so
Well, I view it as more of a failure on yourself to find what's good in it, rather than a. And not that's not. I don't want to use that as like a blanket statement. Obviously, that's not the case for everything. But like, I mean, you can understand what you like in pop music. So I think you could find what you like in pop movies fairly similarly.
Well, with Ted Lasso, I did. I said that it's very. I actually do think Ted Lasso is a good show, in a way.
Okay.
The good part about it is that and I said this. I did say this. I said it's amazing how pure it is. Like the purity of it is kind of the draw. It's not my stuff. It's not generally what I enjoy. I kind of like things that are more heart wrenching and like go into the weirdness of the human psyche. But I guess kind of what's beautiful about Ted Lasso is that like it's about sincerity and it's about living in a world where what if there was a character who actually wanted to try to live a genuine life and they lived in a world that wasn't really genuine and then you see someone try to do that. But for me that's just it's not I don't know. I mean it felt like it had a lot of quips to it, like it had this really kind of quippy humor too, which I didn't think worked. Like it was kind of just I guess that kind of fits the like sincerity thing, like dad jokey kind of life, but I just, it wasn't my thing. So I did say that about it, but I mean, I think Dexter, really loved it. A lot, kind of built it up. It was really good, like amazing. And I was just kind of, wow, this is like an innocent, childlike show. It's interesting. But then, dude, really watch Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, and dude, I would love to hear your review. So I really think that show's god awful, like pretty awful. Like, I mean, I could. It was hard to find a redeeming plot. I mean, it's funny, like it's unintentionally hilarious. But, I mean, did you see the Hobbits, the Hobbit trilogy?
Yeah.
I mean, what did you think? Wasn't it terrible?
I mean, I haven't rewatched it.
Yeah. But so I kind of feel, yeah, and you're right. That's true. Like, and I agree with you. Like, I should challenge myself to find the great in stuff and do things. Well, that was probably not a positive experience because then right after I shat on the second show, he didn't really say that much to me, and he was just kind of like, "Well, I'm going to," said, I'm gonna go in my room and rest for a little bit." And then he said, I'm gonna go work out after that. It was kind of like a clue of like, all right, like see you later. I know, but I always read. I overthink and read into stuff, so it probably wasn't even as bad as I think. So. But like you said, I wish I should have challenged myself to find the joy in it. But Dude, we should just play checkers now. Like, that's kind of my thing now. Because it's just checkers is it's simpler, you know. And
Simpler.
it's a great you can kind of just like easier. It's just a little bit less thought. You have one more jump there.
It's your turn. I thought I could jump that, but it's not letting me. But it's
Yeah, why is it not?
oh, there it goes.
Dude, let's play another one even after that. It's so fun. Dude, now just try to lose. See if it's possible.
Nah.
Heck, I don't. Yeah, let's play like this. This is fun.